Tonight we're gonna make sesame chicken. We're gonna get our rice going first. I've already got the chicken cut up and on the stove. Okay, so I use 2 packages of chicken. Remember, I do everything double. So you would use 1. And I'm using chicken tenderloins. So I like those because they're a little bit tender, more tender than like chicken breast, but you can use either. All right, so we're gonna do our rice first. In our wonderful Instapot. Okay. Ugh. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of extra rice because there'll be some left over. Let's see, 2. And if you're gonna have leftovers, you need the rice to go with it, right? Okay. All right, so then we need 4.5 cups of water. Oh, the fun. Okay, 3, 4, and a half. All right. Let's get our butter. Okay, so you can see I've got the chicken on the stove. I just cut it up and I put about 2 teaspoons of sesame oil in with it. That helps it to not burn, and it's also going to help flavor it. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to need some butter. We're also going to need garlic and ginger. All right, okay, yeah. We are cooking sesame chicken. So good. All right, here we go. All right. I'm gonna grab my salt. All right, so I'm gonna put some salt in with the rice. I told y'all I'm not much of a measurer. I do give you measurements, but I don't always stick to those measurements. All right, so like 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter goes in there. And we're just gonna mix it up. Put our top on. And then we just hit the rice setting and start. All right, now we can make the sauce. So for the chicken, you can see, I just come over and stir it so it doesn't burn. But it's gonna take a few minutes. So we can just kind of let it cook while we make the sauce. Okay, so for our sauce, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need ketchup, you're gonna need soy sauce, cornstarch, rice vinegar. I like the seasoned kind, it's just better to me. Garlic and ginger, and we'll need brown sugar. Okay. So we're going to be using the 1/4 of a cup. Okay. So we need honey as well. All right, so we do 1/4 of a cup of the soy sauce. So remember, I double everything, so I'll do 2. 1, 2. Okay. Hi, honey. Okay, this is a brand new honey, so. Alrighty. So we'll need 2 of these. One for you. One for you, two for me. That's what that sounds like. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, it smells good already. I love the smell of soy sauce. Do y'all like the smell? It's just like salty and yummy and just yummy. Okay. Get that honey out. There we go. All right. That's good. I'm gonna stir one more time real quick. All right. So one thing you'll tend to notice when you're making the chicken, oh, I scratched my head. Hold on. Is that it'll start getting watery. All right, so you want the water to be mostly gone, so you want it to pretty much dissolve before you put your sauce in. Okay. All right, let's see. We need our tablespoon and our teaspoon. Tablespoon. Where's our teaspoon? There it is. All right. So you're gonna need, I think it's 2, is it 2? Yeah. 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, which of course for me is 4. Remember, I double everything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the vinegar is good because it breaks up some of the sweetness so it's not ridiculously sweet. Okay, so that's why that's important. Then you need 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Let's shake this up a second. Do y'all hate how the ketchup gets all yucky? I hate that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Are you fixing? Is that one yours or Ross's?
Cleaning up Ross's dashboard.
Oh, okay. Okay, then you need 3 brown sugar. Okay. All right. No, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, I know what I'm missing. I need the seeds. Where are my seeds? No. Uh-huh. No, that's sprinkles. Ah, here they are. Okay. All right. Let's do our garlic and ginger. So it's really like a teaspoon of garlic, a teaspoon of ginger, but I just kind of put a squirt in there. I like these that are like already liquefied. I find these easier to cook with. And they're fresher, so they last about a week to 10 days, and then I just get new ones. Is that yummy, Nana? Okay. Let's get our stirrer. Okay. Let's start stirring this up. Okay, we're gonna need some cornstarch. So you want like 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. I tend to stir it a little slow because of the honey that's in there. Okay. That's a really good flavor. There we go. That's incorporating it. There. Okay. All right. And we would need 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Okay, now you can bread the chicken. I don't because Mama Sue has problems with gluten, so I skip that. If you want to bread them, you just use some eggs, kind of swirl them around in the eggs, and then a little bit of flour and cornstarch, and you kind of fry those up. I don't do that. And honestly, it's just as good, if not better. The breading tends to make me feel kind of yucky, so I'd rather just not. It tastes just as good. All right. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. All right. Let's mix it up. There we go. Okay, so we can put a few of these things away. Bella's standing at attention. Are you standing at attention, baby girl? Yeah. Bella says, that's yummy, I want it right now. Okay. So I just keep mixing it. Ooh, chocolate shake. Yum. All right, so let's look at our chicken. Okay, so see how it's very watery like that? You see how there's a lot of water and moisture? So you want to cook it until that's gone. So you're going to know when it's ready to put the sauce in because 1, the chicken's going to look done, and 2, there's not going to be any of this moisture. See how there's all that water down there? All right, so you're looking for that to disappear because once it disappears, then it'll be ready for you to put the sauce on. Okay. I like the sauce to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, she gets the strawberry champagne. Hi, baby. Oh, so I have to tell y'all. So on Saturday, we went over to the University of South Carolina and did Ross's admitted students day. It was so much fun. Except it was a lot of walking, and Ross and I were kind of exhausted by the end of the day. So John said he wasn't, but he really was. He just wouldn't admit it. He won't admit it. You know, I don't know why. Okay. So we got to tour the campus. We got to see, so Ross's major is exercise science. He wants to be like a physical therapist or a nutritionist or something along those lines. And we toured the gym facility. It was so cool. They have an indoor and outdoor pool. They have a rock climbing wall, every machine you could ever think of, lots of the weight equipment stuff, which is what Ross likes. And it was a lot of fun. The guy who toured us around was super cute and funny. He was so funny. He just he did a couple little things, like he had us how many floors or how many stories do you think there are in the library? And he had us separate out. But of course he was talking about stories, millions of stories, but it was funny. So it was really cute and fun. So, just letting this cook up a little. It's getting there. It's pretty close. I can see all the chicken's white, so it shouldn't be too long. Hi! It's sesame chicken.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah, and there'll be extra.
Okay.
And I made extra rice.
Oh, yeah, I got
Mercedes came in here.
I got meals in there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I have not been in them.
Well, I'm going to eat it for lunch.
Oh, I know, I gotta eat what I have in the freezer. I have like.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's good. Yeah, so then you don't have to worry about making something new.
Yeah, not until next week.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the sesame seeds in at the end. So the last like couple of minutes, you'll put the sesame seeds in and that'll help with the flavor and whatever, but you don't wanna put them in too early. So I usually wait until it's just a couple minutes before I'm gonna serve it, and then I'll put them in and just stir it around. Yeah, so it was super cute. We went and saw one of the dorms. I'm gonna tell you, the guy was talking about like all the different things they had for the students to do and everything. And I was thinking, gosh, I want to go back to school. I'm sorry, but that sounds like fun. I want to go to the quad and do all the fun activities, and I want to go see concerts for free and football games, and it was really cool. So I think he's going to have a great time. I mean, of course, he's going to have to study and do well, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun for him. So, yeah, so the chicken is almost ready. There's still just a little bit of juice down in there. So I pretty much keep it on medium high to high until the juice is done and then it's gone. And then I'll put the sauce in and I'll turn it down to low and let it simmer for at least 10 minutes. So there's like 12 minutes left on the rice. So it times out pretty well. And I usually make broccoli or something like that to go with it. But it's a really easy one to do. Again, it doesn't take that long. Honestly, the only thing that takes a long time is the cutting up of the chicken. That's not much fun. But other than that, it's pretty easy. All right, so it's looking good. You do want to kind of, once the water starts evaporating, make sure you're stirring it around because it'll start burning. But you can see I've got a good amount. Let's see. You can see I have a lot in there. There's a good amount in there. So pretty much, the water is pretty much gone. There's just a tiny little bit left. As you can see, it's not bubbling up like it was before. So, in like 1 minute, I'm going to put the sauce in. So see, when I move it around, I'm not really seeing juice. So I know it's ready. It's just a really easy way to tell when your chicken is ready. And then I'm just going to pour this in. We want all of the stuff. So, okay. And then I wait for it to get warm again, and then I turn it down. Okay. There we go. And that cornstarch will start to thicken it up as it cooks. But you do want to let it get hot again, and then you can turn it down. Oh, I think Bella went to sit with Mercedes. But you don't want the sauce to boil very long because it can burn. So just get it bubbling again. So see, it's bubbling now. And then I'll turn it down. You can cover it or not. You don't really have to cover it. So usually if it's still cooking pretty well, I won't cover it. Then I just kind of watch and make sure it's not settling and burning in any spots. If you want it to stick to your chicken a little bit more, you can add a little bit more cornstarch, like a teaspoon or two, and that will help stick it. But it usually sticks pretty well. So so I don't usually have a problem with that. But you can see it really kind of sticks to it really well. See that? See how pretty that is? Look how pretty that is. And at the end, I'll put a couple teaspoons of the sesame seeds in it. And then that'll be it. That'll be all we have to do. So it'll be ready to eat in about 8 minutes. So you can see it's not bad at all. I'm coming out to get Carson's bread. All right. Oh, look what my mom did. Look how cute this is. Isn't that cute? Ignore that. That's the cake pop stuff we're going to play with. Yep, see, she's laughing. Mercedes and I have this plan. We're gonna have fun making some cake pops. I couldn't do it this weekend because we were at the college thing. So, y'all, we were there from like 8 in the morning until like 2, 3 in the afternoon. So it was fun, but it was a lot of walking, y'all. It was a lot of walking. All right, so I hope y'all liked this, and I should be live on Wednesday. I'm not sure what we're gonna make. I think we'll make the orange and pink butterfly one. I have to see if I can find my butterflies. I'd really like to put butterflies in it. Hopefully I can find my butterflies. We'll make them live. Won't we, Mercedes?
Yeah.
We'll make them live so y'all can see what we do. We got stuff to dip them in and everything. We have little sprinkles. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So, yeah. All right, y'all have an awesome evening, and I'll see you for sure on Wednesday. Oh, and there's a video premiere tonight. It's a grapevine. It's really cute, so make sure you go watch that. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. I think I got something on my shirt. It's sticky. All right, bye, y'all.